Okay, so our goal today is to set up your Cloudflare account with the purpose of getting a free SSL. So how you're going to do that is you search for Cloudflare or go directly to cloudflare.com. Once you are on the site, you can sign up for an account by clicking sign up, and then it will ask for your email and for your preferred password, and then you click create account. In my case, I already have an existing account, so all I have to do is just sign in. So I'm gonna log in my existing Cloudflare account. So from here, you will be able to add your site. So let's try doing that. So I have a domain name, dabicastro.com, and my son owns this website. It's actually up and running, but I need to add an SSL to it and attach an SSL for more security. So what I did here was to type in the domain name and then click add site. So Cloudflare will let you choose a plan. Of course, we're going to choose free. This is for personal websites, blogs, and if you want to explore Cloudflare. And then you click confirm plan. From here, it will try to scan existing DNS records that matches the domain name. So here, there's none. I just click continue. Now, Cloudflare will give you instructions to change the DNS, change the name server of your DNS. Yeah, I just said domain name server, and then change it to the name servers of Cloudflare. So in a way, instead of pointing directly to the hosting, it will point to Cloudflare. Okay, so what I'm going to do is from here, I'm going to change the name server. So my domain name, dabicastro.com, is hosted or registered on Enom. So I'm going to go there and I will log in the account. Okay, so I'm going to log in there. So I was able to log in the Enom account because this was hosted on Google. So I had to look for the access. Here, we can see that the DNS setting has the hosting account, a small orange, which is my host. So what I need to do is to follow the instructions given by Cloudflare to redirect these DNS into the new one that they mentioned. Okay, so I'm going to click edit. So it would really depend on what hosting you're using, but it's still the same. If you need to change the DNS record, you need to look for DNS, and then you're going to see all these domain name server so that you can edit and change it. So let's go back to Cloudflare and look at these instructions. So it says here, remove these name servers. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to remove these. Okay. And then after that, it says replace with Cloudflare's name server. Okay. So let's replace that. That's the first one. Name server 2. Or you can click copy and then paste here. Alright, so they only gave a total of 2 name servers. And I also have 2 name servers reflected here. So I'm going to click save. And now my domain name, dabicastro.com, is pointing to Cloudflare. From here it says make sure it's correct and save your changes, and then it will update it within 24 hours. Okay. Right, so let's click done and check name servers. Alright, so we've replaced that And all we need to do later on, or within 24 hours, we are going to wait for the site activation via the email you used to register on Cloudflare. And or you can use recheck now to see if it's already checked. Okay, so it says here it's queued for checking. So from here, just wait for the email so that you will know if it's already using Cloudflare. Okay, so after waiting for a few minutes, I clicked on the Cloudflare logo to look at the site, and now it's active. It's now pointing to Cloudflare. So from here, what we need to do is install a plugin on your WordPress. Okay, so I'm going to go to the WordPress account. Right? So you can see this site does not have SSL yet, and it says not secure. That's what we're trying to do here. We need to change that up. Right, so once you're logged in your WordPress account, go to plugins and add new. So here on search, check for flexible SSL. Do a search for that. And you would want to install this plugin. It says Cloudflare Flexible SSL. Hit install now. And then activate. So scroll down, you can see that the plugin is already installed here. So from here, you want to go back to Cloudflare, right? And then click on SSL and TLS. Right. So scroll down. You have a section here that says always use HTTPS. We're going to turn that on. So now let's check if our website already has HTTPS since we turned it on. Okay. So I'll go back to the site. It says here not secured. So let's try to refresh. So if you hit refresh and your site still says not secured, just like this one, see, you can go back to your Cloudflare and notice here that it actually says it may take up to 24 hours after the site becomes active for new certificates to issue. And then it says certificate pending validation because we just updated this one. So what we're going to do from here is to actually wait for your SSL to reflect on the servers for the certificates. And then from there, we will have a secure website. Okay, so it's been 4 hours after the installation on Cloudflare. So let's check if the SSL is already working. The certificates are already applied. So we're hitting refresh for this WordPress site. Okay, so it still says here not secure. I'll try to open on incognito. So let's load it up. There. So as you can see, Before, this was not secured, but now after we install the free SSL via CloudFlare, this is now a secured website. All right, so that's it. Hope that was helpful.